there. Hey everyone, this is Saul Castaneda with Mcscgreenwheels, and we just got our Panhard bar that we're going to be installing on our 1993 Ford Fox Body GT that we call Ssgt Reckless. We're just kind of going over through it, just making sure all the stuff's in, and then we'll be installing it soon. So let's see what we got real quick. Little kid during Christmas, we're just going through all our stuff, all our equipment that we're going to be doing as we install the Panhard bar to our 93 Ford Fox Body GT. So stabilizer arm right here. This is going to stabilize the back ride. This guy goes, he's going to be mounted on the back side of our differential. So basically what this is going to be doing, this particular arm right here in front, one of these two guys right here, it's kind of like with the important arm. This guy right here is job, what we're basically going to do in difference to the IRS that we did for the Grunt, which is our notchback, also 93. He has a 04 Cobra IRS installed. We're installing this guy to stiffen up the live axle. We have a straight axle in the back with 31 spline Moser axles in it. It's a 8.8 with a 373 in it. And what we're basically going to do, the basic gist of it is we're turning the car into a full frame car almost, to say. That's why we have the subframe connectors, and that's why we need those, because this guy right here in particular, he's the guy that's going to be he's going to get the tabs that hold him in place will end up getting welded to the subframe connectors. And this big boy right here, he is going to keep the rear end, which is the differential, try to keep it completely steady. So what I can take from it is we're losing the upper control arm so it doesn't bind, because we shouldn't have any more of that front rock, and it should actually just go up and down with the installation of this guy. So we're going to make sure that those big ass tires stay on the ground, basically. At the same time, it'll make it a little heavier because it does have some weight, so we're hoping it'll sit it down a little bit better. We put the car up on jack stands and get it ready because we have to prep, we have to measure quite a bit too. We have to have a perfect zero angle starting from the front of the engine all the way to the tip of this guy right here. We have to have a 4-degree angle down the middle here where it starts to bend. It's definitely got to be something that's going to have to be done very precisely, because it's going to hold that car very. It should hold it nice and straight. That's the whole point of it. We want to make sure that it stays on the ground, the rear end. No more play. We're eliminating, like I said, we're eliminating the upper control arms and the quad shocks, so there will be no more of that forward dance on the top. So it's going to hold it steady. And that's the basic gist of this. So we're going to compare it to see, like our 04 IRS and our 93. Yeah, see? It's actually really beefy. Nice welded, it's powder coated. So this thing will look nice and tough down there. One of the more important parts as well too for this big guy will be, let's see. Oh, yeah, here he is. It's this guy right here. He is going to go in here. We have to make sure we get him nice and tight. And then in turn, oops, goes on the other side. He'll go in here. This is probably the only point that should give, this is going to give us just a little bit of play, but this should be the flex point for it. So when we install this, that's the whole process of it. We have to be very, very sure and measure twice, cut once, or measure twice and weld once. So yeah, you guys stay in tune, so you'll see us install this. I know we've done a couple other projects on it, and we didn't, we beefed up the spherical bushings on top to the upper control arms, and now we're going to remove them. So it's okay. It's not a big deal. I know we didn't get to use them, but it's more, we're just getting an idea of what works better. Both cars are being built, so they're just little different things. And this is going to be a real big different thing, and let's take it. Let's knock it out the park. These that they made, dude. The oil plug gets right in the way of the frame, so it rides the frame. So where you think it's gonna pour out, it hits the frame, rides the frame, and then pours out behind your pan. So, see, this is the addition that we're gonna be putting to the bottom. Thank you everyone on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Thanks for everyone that's subscribed and following us. We hope that you guys love our content. If you guys see something that we can do simpler, faster, easier, don't be afraid to write it down. Let us know. And thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you soon when we're getting to install this bad boy. See you soon.